Hey, um, this past Friday, right before my big weekend to go to San Antonio to visit my father, I had something kind of happen to me and it got me thinking about some things. The thing that happened is something that I'm completely ashamed about, and when it actually happened, my heart kind of sank, and when I was heading back in the direction of where this particular incident occurred, I was looking for some way to remedy it, but my opportunity was gone. And it got me thinking about a few things. Now the situation was I was walking from my office to get some lunch, and on the way there to get my lunch, there was this guy in a wheelchair who's always there, kind of panhandling and stuff like that. And for some reason, I had determined, because I had a debit card, I didn't have anything to give, and so I determined that I didn't have anything, and so my response was going to simply be to not answer at all. I mean, there's a crowd of people. I thought I could just kind of walk by and not even respond, and it wouldn't even be noticed. And so I'm walking down the street, and the guy's mouth opens and asks for a cigarette. And I just walked by. Didn't respond, I didn't even look at him, just kind of kept walking. And there were people all around me, but when it all happened, my heart just kind of immediately sank. I thought, nobody deserves to be treated like they're completely invisible, like they don't even exist. I mean, all the guy wanted was a cigarette, and I didn't have a cigarette to give him, but I did have something to give him. In that moment, and this is what I wanted to share a little bit, in that moment I thought, for whatever reason, I had nothing to give that man who just wanted a cigarette. That I didn't have a cigarette, I didn't have money, I didn't have anything to give this guy. And so I had determined in my head that I have nothing to give him. And so I walked by, I said nothing, but I realized I did have something to give him. And among so many people who were there, who were ignoring him and doing the same thing I did, I had the opportunity to give him humanity. I had the opportunity to treat him like he wasn't invisible, like he didn't exist. I had the opportunity to say, I acknowledge you as a fellow human being. I may not be able to give you anything, I may not have what you want, but maybe what he wanted was to be acknowledged, not to be ignored, not to be humiliated. Like I said, I walked away and my heart kind of sank. And as I went back, I thought, well, if I see him again, I'm gonna try to start a conversation with him and try to make amends for what I knew I had done that was just so awful. In my heart, it was just so unexcusable. When I went back, he was gone. I thought, how many opportunities do we miss to treat people with respect, and we don't take it? Michael Jackson died, and a lot of people have been celebrating him and celebrating the life that he's had. And there's a whole group of Christians that are just disgusted that we would celebrate his effect on music and pop culture. How many Christians have lost an opportunity to treat Michael Jackson like he was a human being, just like them? Yeah, he had some problems and he had some issues, but he's worthy to be treated like a human being. Broken, yes, but human nonetheless. So my encouragement is just whatever you're going through, whatever you go through during the day, whatever opportunities you have, don't miss an opportunity when you think you have nothing to give. Sometimes the gift that you can give and the opportunity that you have is just to treat somebody like a human being. That's it. Hope you enjoy it. Hope it affects you. I'm going to go and try to treat somebody like a human today. Love you guys. Talk to you later.